What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Xbox Central. The news cycle is absolutely on fire this week, and we've got some massive updates that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. From groundbreaking announcements that are shaking up the subscription wars to exciting new adventures hitting your consoles, we're diving deep into everything you need to know. Get ready, because you're about to hear about the games that will define your gaming year. Let's get straight into it. First up, a major player in the subscription service arena has just dropped a bombshell that has everyone talking, setting the stage for an epic showdown. Then, get ready for a blast from the past, with a beloved franchise making a triumphant return, bringing its signature style back to your screens. We're also looking at a cozy new experience that promises to warm your heart and ignite your culinary creativity, all while keeping you on the edge of your seat. And finally, we're confirming details about a highly anticipated title that fans have been clamoring for, so stick around. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Xbox Central, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Game Pass lands a major blow in subscription wars. In the ongoing battle for gaming supremacy between Xbox Game Pass and PlayStation Plus, Microsoft has delivered a significant coup that is poised to dominate the September landscape. Following a series of impressive offerings from Sony's PS Plus Extra in recent months, Microsoft has responded with a highly anticipated day-one release that is already sending ripples through the gaming community. The long-awaited Hollow Knight. Silksong has officially been confirmed for Xbox Game Pass on September 4th, marking a monumental win for Microsoft's subscription service. This strategic move by Microsoft comes after Sony's recent additions to PS Plus Extra, which included titles like Mortal Kombat 1, Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered, and Sword of the Sea. While these are undoubtedly strong titles, the inclusion of Hollow Knight. Silksong, a game with immense fan anticipation, on Game Pass as a day-one release presents a formidable challenge for PlayStation Plus to counter. Microsoft's September lineup also boasts other notable titles such as Gears of War Reloaded, Persona 4 Golden, and Dragon Age, the Veilguard further strengthening its offering. The official release date and trailer for Hollow Knight. Silksong were unveiled during a special livestream at Gamescom, generating significant buzz among fans. The trailer provided an in-depth look at the game's expansive features, including a vast, handcrafted world with over 200 unique enemies and more than 40 challenging boss encounters. Players will step into the role of Hornet, the princess protector of Hallownest, as she embarks on a perilous journey through an entirely new kingdom. The sequel promises a host of new powers and abilities for players to master, with the trailer showcasing items like the Sting Shard and Magma Bell, alongside a comprehensive crafting kit. The narrative follows Hornet as she navigates an unfamiliar world, battling foes and unraveling mysteries on her ascent to the kingdom's pinnacle. The announcement has been met with widespread excitement from gamers, particularly those subscribed to Xbox Game Pass, who will have immediate access to this highly anticipated title without any additional cost. Industry analysts are closely watching how PlayStation Plus will respond to this strong move by Microsoft, with many speculating that this could be a pivotal moment in the subscription service war, potentially swaying player loyalty towards Game Pass. Prepare for a seismic shift in your gaming library. Next, we're diving into the chaotic and hilarious world of a beloved shooter making its grand return. High on Life 2, set for February 2026 release, Day 1 on Game Pass. Get ready to pick up your talking alien blasters once more. Squanch Games has officially announced that the highly anticipated sequel, High on Life 2, is slated for release on February 13, 2026. The game will be available on PC via Steam and Xbox PC, as well as Xbox Series XS consoles, and will feature Play Anywhere support, meaning your progress will carry over seamlessly between platforms. Crucially for Game Pass subscribers, High on Life 2 will be a day-one release on the service, offering immediate access to the action-packed adventure. The announcement detailed a thrilling narrative that plunges players back into the chaotic universe established in the first game. This time, an intergalactic conspiracy threatens the very existence of humanity, and players will once again team up with a colorful cast of sentient alien weaponry. The core gameplay loop involves shooting, stabbing, and skating through exotic and dangerous locales to thwart the nefarious plans of the bad guys and ultimately save humankind. The game promises to build upon the unique humor and fast-paced first-person shooter mechanics that defined its predecessor, offering a fresh yet familiar experience for fans. The story picks up after the player has successfully dismantled an intergalactic cartel, rescued humanity from the brink of extinction, and become a renowned bounty hunter across the galaxy. However, this period of success and newfound fame is shattered when a mysterious figure from the past emerges, placing a hefty price on the player's sister's head. This personal threat throws the protagonist's comfortable life into disarray, forcing them to risk everything to confront a conspiracy that once again endangers humanity. The developers have emphasized the return of the beloved ragtag team of alien misfits, promising more witty banter and explosive action as players traverse gorgeous, perilous worlds. Their mission: to dismantle an evil pharmaceutical conglomerate with sinister plans to put price tags on human life itself. High on Life 2 promises a robust feature set designed to immerse players in its vibrant and often absurd world. Players can expect the signature blend of high-octane combat, unique alien weapon companions, and the distinctive humor that Squanch Games is known for. The prospect of a day-one release on Xbox Game Pass further amplifies the excitement, making it an accessible entry point for a wide audience eager to experience the next chapter in the High on Life saga. The game's commitment to cross-platform play via Play Anywhere also ensures a flexible and connected gaming experience for all players. Prepare for a culinary journey that's as heartwarming as it is adventurous. Next, we're exploring a cozy cooking simulation that blends farming, crafting, and heroic deeds. Cozy cooking adventure Beastro, announced for 2026, Day 1 Game Pass launch. Timberline Studio has unveiled Beastro, a charming new cooking adventure game that is set to launch in 2026 for PC via Steam and Xbox Series XS consoles. Adding to the growing appeal of Xbox Game Pass, Beastro will be available as a Day 1 launch title, offering subscribers a delightful new experience to enjoy. The game puts players in the role of Panko, a young and talented chef who helps manage a local eatery. However, Panko's culinary journey takes an unexpected turn when their mentor mysteriously disappears, and a cryptic visitor arrives with dire warnings about the dangers lurking beyond the village walls. Stepping up to the plate, Panko must take over the restaurant, manage the farm to source fresh ingredients, and cater to a diverse clientele. The adventure extends beyond the kitchen, as Panko also finds himself serving the caretakers, brave adventurers tasked with saving the world. In Beastro, the path to preserving peace begins in the kitchen. Through engaging cooking minigames, players will hone their skills, chopping, sizzling, and flipping their way to culinary success. The game artfully blends cooking simulation with light RPG elements, creating a unique and captivating experience. Adding a unique twist to the gameplay, Panko's cooking directly impacts the caretaker's readiness for their expeditions. Each caretaker hails from a distinct flavor region, influencing their individual tastes and preferences. Some prefer bitter notes, others sweet, and many simply seek to satisfy a specific craving. By crafting thoughtful meals and expertly balancing flavor profiles, players can boost the caretaker's spirits, enhance their skills, and even unlock new abilities. After savoring their favorite dishes and acquiring new cards that influence their combat decks, the caretakers venture out from Palopori to confront the ravenous monsters that lie beyond the village. The success of these expeditions hinges on the quality of the meals prepared, highlighting the crucial role of the kitchen in the world's defense. Furthermore, upon the caretaker's return, players get to relive their adventures through a charming puppet show. This segment of the game features turn-based battles, requiring careful decision-making from the player, and rewards them with monstrous spoils that can be incorporated into future dishes. The narrative cleverly ties together the act of cooking with the success of the world's protectors, emphasizing that preparation and a well-fed hero are key to victory. Beastro promises a heartwarming and engaging experience, inviting players to cook up a storm and support the heroes of Palopori when it launches in 2026. This Day 1 Game Pass edition is sure to attract fans of cozy games and cooking simulations alike. And finally, we have confirmation on a title that has been on everyone's wishlist. Is Hollow Knight Silksong available on Xbox Game Pass? Let's find out. Hollow Knight Silksong confirmed for Xbox Game Pass Day 1 release. Fans of the critically acclaimed Metroidvania title, Hollow Knight, have been eagerly awaiting news on its sequel. Hollow Knight? Silksong? The question on many players' minds, particularly those within the Xbox ecosystem, has been whether the highly anticipated game would be available on Xbox Game Pass. The good news is a resounding yes. Hollow Knight Silksong has been officially confirmed as a Day 1 release for Xbox Game Pass. This announcement is a significant win for Microsoft's subscription service, offering its members immediate access to one of the most sought-after indie titles of recent years. The confirmation came as part of a broader announcement detailing the game's release strategy, which includes its availability on PC, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch as well. However, for Xbox players, the added benefit of Game Pass inclusion means they won't have to wait or pay extra to experience the next chapter in the Hollow Knight universe. The game's developer, Team Cherry, has been relatively tight-lipped about specific release dates in the past, but this confirmation provides a concrete timeline for fans to anticipate. The exact release date has been set for September 4th, adding another major title to Game Pass's already impressive roster for the month. Hollow Knight Silksong promises to expand upon the foundations laid by its predecessor, which was lauded for its challenging gameplay, atmospheric world-building, and intricate lore. Players will take on the role of Hornet, a nimble and skilled warrior who finds herself in a completely new kingdom. This kingdom, ruled by Silk and Song, presents a fresh set of challenges, environments, and characters for players to discover. The gameplay is expected to be faster-paced than the original Hollow Knight, with Hornet's unique abilities offering new combat and traversal mechanics. Early glimpses have showcased a vast and detailed world, filled with more than 200 different enemies and over 40 boss encounters, promising a substantial and engaging experience. The inclusion of Hollow Knight Silksong on Xbox Game Pass is seen by many as a major draw, potentially attracting new subscribers and retaining existing ones. The game's strong indie pedigree and dedicated fanbase mean its arrival on the service is a significant event. Community discussions are already buzzing with excitement, with players sharing their theories about the new kingdom, Hornet's abilities, and the overall narrative. The Day 1 Game Pass release solidifies Microsoft's commitment to offering a diverse and high-quality library of games, further positioning Game Pass as a leading value proposition in the gaming market. This move is expected to generate considerable buzz and player engagement upon the game's launch. And that wraps up our major news for today. Stay tuned for our lightning round recap and all the ways you can stay connected with us. And that wraps up our major news for today. We saw Game Pass land a massive exclusive with Hollow Knight. Silksong, High on Life 2 is bringing more alien shooting action to Game Pass in 2026. The cozy cooking adventure Beastro is also heading to Game Pass next year. And yes, Hollow Knight Silksong is indeed available Day 1 on Xbox Game Pass. If you enjoyed this update, please hit that like button, subscribe to Xbox Central for all your latest gaming news, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. You can also follow us on all our social media channels for more gaming content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.